All right, everyone. So here we are with ticker symbol OCGN stock, Ocugen Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel Invest for Tomorrow, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button and to stay tuned on in. Right after this chart analysis for the second half, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys. I'm going to talk about the home runs we hit over at the Discord, and if that's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below, and slots are filling up pretty quickly, and it's just 3 to 5 more minutes of your time, guys. And today I'm going to do something different. I'm not just going to talk about a ticker symbol. I'm actually going to talk about an option, the strike price, and why I found it interesting. It actually has gone up 300+% on the day today alone. Even though it shows that it's down 38%, it usually shows that it's down from the day before. But after it hit its low today and bounced back up, it's gone up 300% plus, guys. And it's going to be an interesting one to watch going into tomorrow. It can possibly continue the momentum, or it could actually pull back. So it's more of like a learning experience for anyone that wants to learn more or watch an option play how it works. And those that are experienced and have some type of insight, you're going to make a rational decision based off of your due diligence and understanding and research. This is not financial advice, and I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions on any stock or any option, guys. I'm just here to enlighten you guys. So let's talk about OCGN stock, right? Ocugen Inc. has actually dipped, ran back up, and it's kind of just consolidating sideways, and all of a sudden weakness has appeared again. Okay, so OCGN stock needs to stay above $10. If not, it's very weak. And it hit a high here of 1065 on the day and just collapsed all over again. All over again, collapsed back to 874, hit a low here of 765. And now we need to watch this very carefully. So 765, keep it in mind moving forward. And now we need to look at where we're at and where the 50-day moving average is, and also see what is going on with this stock. So the 50-day moving average is 965. Anything below it is bearish. Anything above it is bullish. Now, our support level based off the low of the day is right here at 853. So you do want to keep that in mind and see if the bulls break through it, right, and losing weakness, or actually gaining weakness, and the bears break through it, gaining more and more strength over this position. So super important to watch it and see what's going on. Now, for the bulls to build any type of momentum, they do have to break through here at this first point of 880, but I would also use here this midway point right there at 917 to turn it into a support and build double the momentum, getting closer to the 50-day moving average. Now, the true resistance level right now is the 50-day moving average. They need to get back into bullish territory first, use it as support, pull away from it to at least then start building momentum. But before getting there, these other resistance levels here that are informally used, and it's just optional, I'm just showing them, you can go ahead and use them too to go ahead and see what's going on and how the stock is reacting, and if the bulls can go ahead and break through them. It does not guarantee that the bulls have made it to the 50-day moving average and broke through it back into bullish territory or anything like that. That is just something to go ahead and use it as an indicator to see what's going on and where the movement is going. As always, if you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. All I'm asking for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time, and I'm going to share with you guys an option that I was watching today that turned out to be pretty interesting. It's a put option, and the ticker symbols we mentioned over at the Discord, 2 home runs for the day, and one of them gave us between 10 to 15%. So stay tuned for that. Very interesting day today, even though the market was down. So today was a very volatile day. I stated it over at the Discord when we started watching these stocks. I was looking for a quick 5 to 10% early on in the morning, but turns out if I would have been just a little more patient with this same opportunity that gave me about 3% in the morning, it could have given me 20% plus, guys. this was a home run. I was just looking at so many other opportunities, and I was trying to get in and get out, looking for a 5 to 10% opportunity, especially when the stock market is falling like this. But we will never stop looking for opportunities and watching stocks that have momentum. That is something that we'll continue to do always in the Invest for Tomorrow Discord. And if that's something that interests you, the link is down below in the description. We're 100 plus members already, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses. So I jumped in on this one pretty early, and I rode it from those 570s up to the 6s, and then it started pulling back a little bit and I got out. Now I ended up making 3% here, and I ended up making 12% on another one that I mentioned. And here are the stocks that I mentioned. I mentioned EYES, LHDX, and NERV. So this is the one that gave me 12%. It actually turned out to be a home run as well, 20% plus early on in the morning. And if we look it up here, you will see that it played out really good and really fast. So it pulled back and it ran up. And right here at this stagnation, I made a decision to call it a day, take my 12% and move on. And it hit a high here of 299, guys, 20% plus. And right here also, before pulling back and hitting that high, it hit 296. So that was phenomenal to start off the day, and that happened within just 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, that's what I was looking for with EYES. It didn't happen. And same thing I was looking for with LHDX. But I was confident that there was opportunity here with these stocks, and these stocks definitely have momentum to the point that it actually pulled back, ran up again, right? And now in the aftermarket, this stock has blown up, guys. Now this momentum could actually lead into tomorrow and so forth, but home runs after home runs for the day. But right here, pulled back, hit a low here of 637 and all the way up to 731. That was phenomenal right there. Great move of 15% plus. And it's always about execution and patience, guys. We can't have that instant gratification that it's going to go up as soon as the bell rings, pulls back, and just takes off. You sometimes have to watch it for an hour or two and watch it through the volatility. Have your indicators up, look at the charts, set your stop loss limit order once you find that bottom or at least the weakness of consolidation like it did here, and then you just ride it up. And if you get kicked out, that's the cost of trying, right? Your stop loss limit order is the cost of trying, and right there is that 10 to 15% opportunity. And now it's up a total amount of almost 40% on the day, plus that run. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal how this stock has been moving, and we have to see how it plays out moving forward. But this is what we look for every day. Let me share with you guys the option play that I found interesting today. So here we are with OXY, Occidental Petroleum, right? And this company is showing here on this put minus 38%, but it's actually showing minus 38% from the day before going into today. If you see the low of this, it was close to 0.15, I think close to 0.14, and it's currently at 0.51. That's 300% up, guys. Now, the stock is moving upwards in the aftermarket hours, volumes picking up, so it is something to watch and see what's going on. And if this starts building momentum in the pre-market tomorrow, yes, this is going to get hit a little bit. But if there's any type of momentum that pulls it back like it did today, this will be an option that will probably go up in value. It's all about execution and timing, right? So you want to watch it carefully, because the volatility can start off right at the bell, the first 30 minutes or first couple of minutes, and this starts flying. And it's a great day trade opportunity for an extra, 10, 20% if that does happen. Or it could start losing an extra 10, 20% and become minus 50, become minus, a certain amount, and go back downwards because the stock is overextending. But if it does overextend, at the end of the day, it may cool off, and as it's pulling back, the value is going to go up. But I found it very interesting that it shows you the put is down for the day 38%, But from the low to this point, anyone that day traded it made 300% plus, guys. So that's what's interesting about puts and calls and options in general, that even though they look down, it's all about timing and execution, and anyone could be up even when a put or a call looks like it's down, guys. So very interesting stuff. Take a look at it. If you know what you're doing and you've done your due diligence and research, take a shot at it. But this is a very, very risky opportunity because it actually expires this Friday, guys. And this Friday, if you don't sell it by then, depending on what brokerage you have and how much you bought, it can actually exercise the stocks and you'll become assigned those stocks, 100 shares per contract. So either it could expire worthless on the 14th, or you can be assigned those specific shares, and that could be a bigger issue. So if you don't know about this and you don't know anything about options, you want to stay away from it, and you're supposed to trade it days before the expiration. This is a very volatile opportunity, and it can also be a very volatile misfortune. So be very careful. If you're learning, just watch and see how it reacts. It's currently at 0.51. We're going to see where it ends up tomorrow, if it starts getting volatile to the upside or downside. But I wanted to share with you guys something interesting that I have been watching over time, that puts and calls can look like they're down, but they're actually up depending on where you strike them and caught them, guys. So something new to learn there. And tomorrow, if you're learning and you don't know much about it, just watch. And if you know what you're doing, make a rational decision based off of your due diligence and research. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.